once I get done, we're gonna be versing. So I just gotta get that done. Let's get into this video.
Get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Number 10, Darius Garland. He's starting forward from UCLA, number 0, Kevin Hodges. Number 2, Colin Sexton.
And Millsap. Derrick Rose is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. Well, late in the season, we're seeing playoff teams resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams, Greg, doing the same?
Not as far as the league is concerned. I mean, if they're
Right,
healthy,
exactly.
what's the goal? I mean, throwing away games is not acceptable.
No. Tip-off goes to Denver. Martin outside. Pass to Jokic. Over Drummond. And it's Jokic missing. Singletary. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Will Barton. The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, I really think the hard work they put in the offseason and so far this year really making a big difference. I mean, they've made a huge improvement in their shooting at the line.
First one falls for. And so he hits both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Rose in the post and finished off by Rose.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injuries, showing no fear.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
Now, here's Garland. An 11-point game for him in the win against Boston.
You got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Here is Rose. Takes it off the glass. Rose has got his second bucket tonight. And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. And you talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
Now here's Rose. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Here's Garland, following the basket by Jokic. Sexton kicks to Garland. Back to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
And it's Drummond missing.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Murray, the pass to Rose. Three-pointer, Barton. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Poorly they played. I think they were shot.
Yeah, and those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Porter, and he makes the 8-footer. And that makes it a tie ball game. We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. Good. And Jokic throws it down.
Nice Jokic to throw it.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Hampton's checked in. Denver now, leading by 5. First shot of the game.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And here is Morris. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. I discussed the team's approach to
next man up mentality. Just keep each other alive. We gotta, like I said, bring that energy, bring that enthusiasm that we always have.
Great sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again. But Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performance.
Approach has been going here so far for Denver.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jump.
Something else they've been able to.
Importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some.
There's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves, and it's one because you have to honor their ability equally from advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much, and then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3.
Call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Both teams deciding to change it up. They'll set their last game, a win against Boston. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And for Bull. That one time
Career for himself.
Now here's Barton. He's coming off a 16. That time as it falls. And the Nuggets lead by 2. The Cavaliers.
Training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups a little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
Again and again, they're dissecting defense, creating the opportunities. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be for.
His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead a little more crazy, and yet they have.
Here's Jokic. Bonds the double. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Rose.
You know, if you get open, you can bet that Jokic is going to.
Cleveland moving it around. Love the pass to Garland. Sexton. The line for one more coming up.
And that's what you want to see. They're doing a good job getting points in the paint here in the second.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw tonight. The Nuggets making a switch here. Free throw good, Murray.
You know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
Now, here's Porter. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. The Nuggets also changing it up. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Millsap. And Morris subbed in for Murray. And here are the Nuggets now. It's a 5-point game. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Morris with the bucket. 41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Okoro. Here is Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Morris against Porter. Morris outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Jokic, and that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. The Nuggets on top, up 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge on the sideline. David, get away.
Coach Mike Malone, how has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kind of like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Now, here's Rose. After Colin Sexton's miss. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Rose can't hit.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Kicks it to Garland. Singletary, Martin defending, and that one drops.
It's hard to prevent the bigger guy from getting a clean look there.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Denver. The lead is 2. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And the Cavaliers making a change here. McGee's he's checked in for start the second half. Singletary, Martin defending.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
The Nuggets shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Here's Rose. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Now, here's Sexton. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. To the inside. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Outside Rose. Shoots over Garland. Rose, no good. The Cavaliers trailing. And Sexton slams it in.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Denver with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Murray, no good. Feeds it to Sexton. And the lob is good after a nice lead pass. Sexton's got the lead up to 2 now for Cleveland.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Rose. Millsap trying to get open. Rose, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Yep, it counts.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Millsap. The Cavaliers making the shot. And 101 left to play in the third. Here's Murray. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
So both teams changing it up here. Clock at 4. Morris kicks to Jokic. Here's Hampton. They grab their own miss. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Nance.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
First one drops. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
And Jokic drops them both.
A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia. Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
Now, here is Morris. Hampton in the corner. Here's Bost. Morris outside. Tries again. Count it, and the foul. That one on Cobb.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And, you know, the potential the Joker has is exciting. Jokic, a big man who can score, pass, and rebound, and do all of those well.
Here's Cobb. Off target from three-point range. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nuggets lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. It does make it stand out a little more.
And with quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with. They've got Nikola Jokic. Hampton out there with Morris. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Jokic missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently.
Here's Jokic. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Nuggets lead by 1. Neither team here in the 4th generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Porter. 3-point Nugget lead.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Okay, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Denver calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Will Barton, he's checked in for the Nuggets. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Such a wide open look. Cobb's got 5 points now.
On the arc this half.
Morris. It's tipped. Offside, Sexton. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And I'll tell you, Nance can score. He rebounds it, has the versatility to switch 1 through 5, does a lot for this team.
Now here's Barton, right outside. And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Cobb. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
And the shot goes in. Sexton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Shot to stop the run. Good on the shot.
Hey, guys, we know Rose has drilled big shots before. Just add another one to the highlight reel.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Those long passes, they're lucky the D couldn't collect them.
.58 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing now. And he sinks that one, hit the back of the rim on the way in. Nance has got 6 here in this quarter. The Nuggets trail by 6. Now here's Rhodes. 1:33 left to play in the final quarter. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Nance. Love check in for the Cavaliers.
Him though at moments like this.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Sexton. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Big shot player Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
Now here's Rose. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Respect.
Outside, Sexton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Paul Millsap picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And you see the speed, the athleticism, and scoring ability of Sexton. Special. A guard with a fantastic skill set and loads of potential.
Second one is good. Bring both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
ferocity.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs. Gotta see Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Gobby's checked in for Garland. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rose with the ball. Back to Murray. Shoots. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Hey, you can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
Timeout called. The Cavaliers. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
That gives cushion.
You know, Cobb was born ready. With good reason. He's truly a once-in-a-lifetime talent. And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
With the 3.
On the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And here's Rose. We see the Cavaliers.
Especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing that.